So I'm from San Jose, California, and I recently moved to Gilbert, Arizona this past year. I graduated this past semester, spring 2021, with exercise science and a double minor in chemistry and psychology. So yeah, junior year, fall semester, I went abroad to Manchester, England. What drew me to the program I participated in was, so I always knew I wanted to go to England. And for the major I was in, exercise science, I ultimately chose Manchester, England. I knew I wanted to be in a big city where everything was accessible. And then lastly, I knew I wanted diversity in the country I was in and the city I was in. Manchester was full diversity, and I got to meet people from all over the world, which was amazing. And then also in England, just getting to know the cultural and lifestyle of being in Manchester. I didn't live on campus. I lived about a 20-minute bus ride away, and just being in the thick of the lifestyle people was just awesome to see. I got to go to different parks and just see how everyone lived their daily life, and it was really interesting to see that. Some of the fears I did face were two of them, so definitely being in a completely new place. It was my first time out of the world besides I went to Mexico as a little girl, but this was my first time out of the country by myself. So definitely being in a new place was my fear. And so it took me about a couple weeks to transition and get used to everything, but I was able to let that fear go away. And there was other people who were in my same position, and we got to work through it together. So another one of my fears was, as an American, I thought I'd be, stereotyped, or, oh, she's an American, she has these type of views or things like that. But my fear was definitely a deception, because everyone over there loved Americans and loved getting to know who we are and our accent. Of course, they love our accent, which is funny because I don't think I have an accent, but it's just funny getting to know what their overall side of Americans were. And here at home, I was very like, things have to go this way or it's not going to go well at all. Going abroad, there's a bunch of different things you have to face. You learn how to adjust with those challenges and just go with the flow. I definitely learned how to do that when I was abroad. Sometimes things like that, where you go with the flow, it's the best outcome. So regarding finances, nothing was really an issue for me. I knew I had to work hard to get to where I wanted to be. So the summer before I went abroad, I worked 8 hours a day, 5 days a week as a summer camp leader. And I just put that money into my savings account because I knew I was going to use that for studying abroad. The only thing other that I had to pay was getting there, the traveling, and then any other extracurricular things I wanted to do. If you're passionate about studying abroad, if you're passionate about something like this, you can make it happen. If you're concerned about money, apply for scholarships. There's so many scholarships out there. If you don't have support, there's so many resources there for you. Your study abroad advisor, your financial aid advisors, your peers, your peer mentors. Have a conversation with your family about what the pros are for studying abroad. There's so many pros about studying abroad that I can't, emphasize enough. And then also have them sit with you in a meeting with an advisor if they don't understand really the totality of studying abroad. The advisors are there to help you and the people around you to help support you and make this happen. So how studying abroad affected my personal goals was basically just to get out of your comfort zone and just do it. I did a lot that I didn't think I could do. Just getting out of your comfort zone and just asking someone who may not speak the same language as you, and just getting your comfort zone, asking that question, or meeting new people who you may not be familiar with, or things like that. Just knowing that everyone has empathy and everyone is super kind. And I just realized that when I studied abroad, is that we're kind of all the same person. We're all here to live life and be who we are. Overall, how I see the world is just have more empathy and be kind to one another, because you may have similarity with each other that you may not know about.